There's a lot of frustration brewing in the New World community right now, and to be perfectly honest, it's pretty understandable. The way that New World has handled this delay is not great in my opinion. I think a lot of people are super angry about the delay itself. My qualms lie in a little bit of a different area, and I'll explain all of that to you guys and give you my thoughts on this whole situation. I would love to hear what you guys think about all this down in the comments below. We're going to treat this kind of like a discussion video. It's going to be a little bit different than other videos that we posted here on the channel, but I just want to hear what you guys think, your overall feeling about New World moving forward, and the topic at hand, which is these multiple delays that we are encountering right now. So if you're not aware, New World had their seasonal update scheduled to drop on March the 28th. Since then, a ton of delays have come out over and over. I think we're on like maybe number 4 now or something. I don't know. It's hard to keep track. But now the seasonal update has been delayed until April the 4th. A lot of people are getting really frustrated because of the delay itself. People are getting impatient. They thought that the seasons were going to hit on March the 28th. They did not. Leaderboards also tie into this, which is a valid frustration in my opinion as well. My frustration doesn't necessarily lie with the delay itself though. I think having a delay is fine. I think the way in which you handle a delay is the important part. Whenever there is a delay, I think it's very important to just be straight up and honest with your community. People that are paying to play your game, I think it's just important to give them a straight answer. And I don't mean going into detail about why it's delaying. I can understand why they would not want to go into detail about that. They can give us that information later, or they don't even have to. That's fine. But just tell us that there is a major problem that they're working on and they are trying to resolve it, trying to work on a fix, and there is no ETA at this time. I think that would be a much better answer than continuously giving us these estimated ETAs and then not being able to hit them over and over. But that's not even the biggest problem that I have. The problem that I have with the way New World's handling this delay is that every time they say something about the delay, they are almost hiding it within the leaderboard post. And I don't think they're trying to hide it, but I do think it's a little bit tacky in the way in which they are giving us this information. They're posting that the leaderboard date is going to be pushed back for the quarterly leaderboard rewards, which is a whole other issue in and of itself. But instead of just coming out and telling us straight up that it's delayed, they're putting just a little sentence at the bottom saying that this update is going to coincide with the leaderboards. That to me just doesn't sit well. To me, the big update right now, this is arguably, well, not even arguably, this is the biggest update we've had outside of Brimstone Sands. And this is a massive update for a lot of different reasons. There's a lot of things coming in this update that a lot of players are very excited about. Combat balance changes, AoE colors, there's a lot of events coming in, there's a lot of cool things coming into New World with this update. Players are super excited about it, and then the way they're handling this delay just does not bode well. I would love for them to just come out and make a statement about it instead of almost just kind of, it's just kind of buried, and that just to me, it just does not feel great. I would just much rather them make this all about the update itself instead of the leaderboards, and then putting a little bitty sentence underneath the leaderboards saying that the seasonal update's going to coincide with the leaderboards. To me, it just, none of this sits very well. I just don't like the way they're handling it. Again, I'm not super mad at the delay itself. I just don't agree with how they're handling the delay. I wish they would have handled this whole situation a little bit different. And then we have the leaderboards. People have been grinding the leaderboards for so long only to have the goalposts moved on them now because of this delay, which I think that's out of their control, really. I think the way that they have some stuff coded, and I think Katie has confirmed this on Twitter, it just doesn't allow them to stop the leaderboards. But I wish it would. I wish they somehow had a manual way to reward the people that were in the top whenever the actual date hit, whenever the actual deadline hit, so that those people, even if they got booted down, they would still get their rewards. I really wish that was a thing that they could kind of go back and at least like compensate those players, because there are going to be players that are bumped down now after grinding for months to try to get in that top spot. Just doesn't feel good. None of this feels great at all. And then the other topic of conversation that's kind of going around the community is that, are they going to be able to deliver this seasonal content moving forward and in a timely manner? Right now, it's not looking that great. I think that ultimately, once they get this sorted out, moving forward, I believe it'll be better. Maybe that's copium, but I do think it'll be better. I hope it's going to be better. I still really love the game. I want the game to do really well. But it's just things like this that just continuously happen over and over again does begin to lose trust of players it begins to frustrate players, and it just becomes a problem after so many times of these types of things happening. I know this is a little bit of a ranty video, and I apologize. I would love to know you guys' thoughts, though. That was kind of the whole purpose of this video, is more of a discussion. I want to see what you guys have to say about this delay and about the seasons overall. Do you think moving forward, New World's going to be able to hit these marks for their seasonal updates? Are you losing confidence in them as a studio? Are you even playing New World anymore, or are you planning on moving on to other games like Diablo 4 or Thrones and Liberty? What is your plans moving forward? For me, I'm still sticking it out. I really like New World. I will still be playing New World and covering New World for a very long time. I just hope they can somehow get their act together. There are some underlying mechanics and systems in the game that, to be perfectly honest, I hate. But that's neither here nor there. Hopefully those things get fixed as well at some point. If you guys are interested to know what those are, leave some comments down below and I'll be happy to elaborate on those as well. But overall, I just want to know what you guys think about these delays and whether or not AGS is going to be capable of producing quality content on time for us in the future. But that'll do it for this one, boys and girls. Thank you guys so much for watching. I apologize for a little bit of the rant, but it is what it is right now. Hopefully they'll get their act together and we'll have an amazing update. I still am looking forward to it. And that'll do it. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. We'll see you in the next one.